Welcome to Biz Alchemy, a podcast about creating a new business paradigm by women, for women. I'm your alchemical host, Jacquelyn, and I'm going to take you on an extraordinary adventure to create a business filled with ease, fun, spaciousness, and abundance. Hustle, be gone. Let's birth a new way. Ooh, I have a juicy topic for you today. The curse of comparisonitis. Now, maybe curse is a little harsh, and I did toy with calling it the perils of comparisonitis because there are perils, but actually it is a curse. It's a curse because comparisonitis stops you from being true to yourself. It stops your business from being true to itself. So it puts a block on your energy and on the energy of your business. And in many ways, that block is like a curse because it stops the truth from being revealed. So I'm going with curse because I think it's important to see it that way. And like any curse, to know that there is a way to shift the curse. And so that's what I'd like to share with you today. Another name that I would have loved to have called this topic, this is the tagline, is mind your own business. It's as simple as that. Keep your eyes in your own lane. Mind your own business. So that's what comparisonitis is. It's when you don't keep your eyes in your lane and you start to look over there at what she's doing. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, look what's going on over there. How come her business is so successful and mine isn't? Why does she get so many followers on Facebook? Why is it that her programs sell out straight away? Does any of that sound familiar? Constantly comparing where you're at and where your business is at with others. Now, this obviously isn't just confined to business. This is something that we do in life. And in actual fact, it's the way our society operates. Right from school, even in kindergarten, the teacher will compare your drawing to someone else's drawing. And so that comparisonitis starts very, very young. So why should it just stop because we go in business? But the problem is that the more fulfilled you want to be in your business, the more success you want for your business, however success looks for you. And that's part of the problem in the comparisonitis, is comparing another success with your own, is everyone has a different meaning around what success is. So we've been programmed to compare. So don't be hard on yourself around this. Everyone does it. And observing my clients who are at all different levels of business, all different stages of business, it still happens when you're a multi-six-figure earner as when you are just starting. Comparisonitis is rife in the business world, but it does distract you from showing up in business the way you truly want to show up in business, from following your unique path. Because here's the thing, you're unique. Your business is unique. Your gifts are unique. So there is no path in business that looks like yours. So how can you compare to anything else or anyone else? Your path is unique. And there is only one way to know what this unique path is. And that's to connect in with your intuition. The reason comparisonitis is rife in our society is because we have become disconnected from our intuitive knowing. If we heard clearly the voice of our intuition, we wouldn't need to look in all those other lanes. We would be completely focused on our lane. Everything else would just bounce off. It would not distract at all because we've got this inner compass that's telling us exactly what is right for us. And that inner compass might say, ooh, I want to learn a little bit more about that because that feels like an important thing to bring into my lane. And so that might involve looking at someone else to see how they do it so we can learn more about it. But then we bring that in, we bring that knowledge in, and we apply it our unique way. So if you could fully trust your intuitive voice, you would find the comparisonitis would diminish considerably. So if you're going to look at the energy body, comparisonitis is very connected in with the solar plexus chakra. Your solar plexus chakra is about there's two aspects actually about the solar plexus. I often call it a yin and a yang aspect. The yin aspect of the solar plexus is about your self-love, your self-belief, your self-trust, your self-worth. So really the way you feel about yourself, your relationship with yourself. The yang aspect of the solar plexus chakra is about the action. It's about the being in your power. It's your warrior energy. And as you may have heard me say before, when it comes to the marriage of these two aspects, the more aligned your yin aspect of the solar plexus, the more aligned you are with trusting yourself, with believing in yourself, with loving yourself, the more aligned your actions are, the more aligned your output is to the world, the more you anchor yourself strongly in your power. So just from me explaining that, you can see how that self-belief and that self-trust, which comes from that connection with your intuition, just blows comparisonitis out of the water. Like it just can't hang around that level of empowerment. And the other thing is, when you have that lack of self-trust within yourself, it is highly likely that you also have a lack of trust in your business. And this affects your business's solar plexus chakra. Your business as an entity also wants to feel worthy, and it feels worthy by the clients, things like testimonials, receiving feedback from clients, but particularly it feels worthy as a result of your acknowledgement of it, your belief in it. And the business's solar plexus is a lot to do with its identity. And so if you are falling into the trap of comparisonitis and drawing in the energy of other people's identity, other businesses' identity, that blocks up your business's identity. That blocks up its solar plexus chakra. That disempowers it. So bringing in other people's energy into your business through comparisonitis changes your business's vibration, it changes your vibration, and what that means is you are putting out a different vibe and you will attract in different people. You will not attract in those who resonate with you and with your energy and with your truth, because you've made it murky by bringing in other people's energy. And this is probably the biggest danger of comparisonitis for your business. Okay, so I'm sorry if this is all over the place. I'm having quite an unusual time recording this morning because 6 months down the track, I still have builders next door to me, and they keep using the electric saw. And so every time it goes on, I pause and I wait, and sometimes it can be up to 5 minutes, and then I'm back in again. And so it could be a bit discombobulated. So I do apologize for that. But anyway, you're still getting my thoughts on the topic of comparisonitis. I'm not going to compare it to another podcast that's beautifully recorded, that flows, that has some logical sequence to it. Today, you're just getting me coming from every direction. So what I'd suggest that you do is to start to have a look at What aspects of business do you find that your comparisonitis is sort of being activated by? Because there's probably some aspects of business where you're very comfortable, you feel very aligned with what you're doing. It's very clear for you what your intuitive voice is telling you. But there may be others that you are more uncertain about, and that's where you are looking outside your path. That's where or outside of your lane, I should say. That's where you are being distracted. That's where you may be experiencing FOMO. So have a look, identify those aspects and sit with them and go within and look at, okay, where do I perceive I'm lacking here? Where do I perceive my business is lacking here? Connect with your business. I talked about in one of my early podcasts, in the second podcast where I was talking about your business entity and talked about connecting in with your business. Connect in with it. And what does it have to say about that? Just ask a question. See what answer comes to you. What support can you get to address that perceived lack within yourself? Remembering, as I said earlier on, comparisonitis is lack of trust. It's lack of trusting your inner voice. And the only way you can learn to trust your inner voice more strongly is to go within, to connect with it more often, to give it a chance to express itself, and to trust what you receive when it's expressing itself. There are many different ways to connect in with that inner voice, to connect in with your intuition. And it may be that you do it through meditation. You might find it helpful to sit and do my little Meet Your Business visualization where you're connecting in with the voice of your business, which is an aspect of your voice. You might like to do some automatic writing to allow that inner voice to come out. You might find that going for a walk on the beach is the way you access your inner voice. That's always a really important one for me. It seems to clear the cobwebs so I can hear that true voice more. Find your way to access your inner voice, your intuition, your inner compass. And the more you access it, the more you listen to it, the better you become at listening to it. And as you find those answers within you, you will be much less likely to look outside your lane. And you'll catch yourself when you are. And immediately you will bring that back inside, internally. What am I missing here? What do I perceive that I'm lacking? And then go from there. This will keep your unique energy and your unique voice. It will keep your business on its unique path. It will keep you minding your own business. And I really want you to sit with what I said earlier. You have unique gifts. You have a unique way of expressing those gifts. You have created your unique business as your unique way of expressing those gifts. Your unique business has a unique path. You have a unique path in your life. And a vital part of the new paradigm of business is embracing all of these unique aspects, not diminishing them, not ignoring them, not overlaying them with what you think your business should be or you should be, but hearing their voice and allowing that voice out and following that unique path by minding your own business. This is exactly why I've created Biz Alchemy Playground. It is to support every woman who's in there playing in the playground to trust their unique voice, to reduce the amount of looking out there to find the answers to how they can have a successful business by supporting them to go within and find their voice. It almost makes me want to cry as I say this because it's the journey I'm on. It's the journey we're all on. And it's a tough journey. It's a tough journey because we haven't been taught how to do this. We haven't grown up knowing how to do this. We've gone into this business thing, this patriarchal business system, and we really, really want to succeed in what we're doing. And we are so disconnected from our inner voice, and we are so based in a mental paradigm that, of course, we look out there. Our minds tell us to look out there to find the answer. But if we want to find the answer and create a business that is easy for us, that fills our hearts with joy, that flows, that represents who we are, we must go within. We must find and allow out our internal voice. So if you are interested in knowing more about Biz Alchemy Playground, this week until Friday the 22nd, the early bird is available. So you can find out more at jacquelynatkins.com/playground. And if you are looking for support to really tap into your inner voice, the inner voice of your business, and find that unique path for your life and for your business, it is the place. And I would love to see you there. So get rid of the comparisonitis, love it, and leave it. Bring your eyes back into your lane. Celebrate what makes you unique, what makes your business unique, and stay focused on that. And have an alchemical week. Thanks for listening to Biz Alchemy. I'm Jacquelyn Atkins. If you enjoyed this show, I'd love it if you subscribed, shared with your friends, and left a review. And if you'd like to continue the conversation, head to jacquelynatkins.com. Until next time, enjoy creating alchemy in your biz.